Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. In this video, we're going to talk about the amazing avocado. I love avocados. I consume tons of them. And they're great for the ketogenic diet because they're high in fat, very low in carb, hardly any sugar at all. But check this out. They have double the potassium to bananas. That's 800 milligrams per cup. Loaded with vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin E, and it even has a pre-vitamin A, carotenoids, which basically will also turn into retinol, which is an active form of vitamin A. So because it's a vegetarian fat, it has the fat-soluble vitamins, okay? Now, magnesium, loaded with magnesium, tons of vitamin B5, which is good for the adrenal glands, for recovery, for energy, for endurance. But it's really good for the cardiovascular system. And even though it has 10 times more omega-6 versus omega-3, it's still anti-inflammatory because normally omega-6 is anti-inflammatory and omega-3 is anti-inflammatory. And this is just kind of reverse. It's loaded with something called phytosterols, which is a different type of certain fats that help with inflammation. So it will help with inflammation, arthritis, things like that. But what's interesting about the avocado is it enhances the absorption of the pre-vitamin A, even from other foods. So if you have carrots or other types of like spinach or kale, it's going to increase the absorption because it's mostly fat of those pre-vitamin A. In addition to that, it will help you convert that carotenoid, which is pre-vitamin A, to retinol, which is the active form of vitamin A. So from my understanding, the avocado is one of the only vegetables that will enhance the conversion of the pre into actual vitamin A. So that way you get the vision, good vision, you have good skin, a good immune system, things like that. So I highly recommend consuming a lot more avocados in your diet. And I'm going to show you just a quick little clip of what I do when I actually cut an avocado to maximize the nutrition. Okay, so now here's the thing. Most of the nutrition a great concentration of nutrition is right behind this shell, the skin. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we capture that nutrition. So you just cut it like this, and then what you do is you take the skin and you peel it off like so, okay? And that's a little secret. So then you could basically now cut this and go ahead and eat it. But we want this part right here. And if you scoop it out, it's not as good as doing this. So you want to peel it peel the skin right off. So we just take this, it's real simple, just peel this right off and then do it like that. All right? All right, have fun. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.